Hello my dolly dearies and welcome to another video. Now today we don't have a doll customizing video. I am very sorry. We didn't have a video last 3 weeks because things have just been a bit busy for me in the lead up to Christmas. Some stuff's come up. I mean, it's all good now, all stress free, we're all fine now, but hopefully we'll be getting back to our normal upload schedule of one video every 3 weeks on a Sunday. But here's today's video. We are doing a speed paint, my yearly redraw of two of my characters. Now, they have changed a lot since the last year redraw. I did the last redraw in January and I think it was about halfway through the year that the characters changed quite a lot. They're no longer in like an anime-esque medieval world, they're now in like a medieval world. And the story's changed quite a bit. So of the characters, they're pretty different now. I mean, half of them have been wiped off the face of the planet, which is good for them. And these two are still our protagonists, their stories have changed and so on, and there'll be a fun announcement that I'm going to say about them later. My style has also changed quite a lot since last year, from going from an anime-esque style that wasn't very good, I'm going to say right now. It has gone to more of a like Dungeons and Dragons RPG kind of style. I'm not 100% sure myself, but I like it, even if it does take about, 10 hours upwards for each piece. But, I mean, it looks nice in the end, hopefully. But it has been really fun to do the speed paint. It took, again, 10 hours. It was fun but painful, which I think is a good way to sum up most art. And you can see here me struggling to try and get any of the skin tones right in the shading. The work of Mark Brunette has actually been really useful, so I'll be leaving a link to his YouTube down in the description below, because Christ on a stick, he is a god at drawing, like, please lend me your skills. Anyway, a lot of stuff has changed over this past year with these characters, and time for the big announcement. They should be getting their book published. Yeah, big news. I've been writing a book. I've always wanted to write a story about these characters. I've kind of had a bunch of different ones in mind and I've settled on this one. They're characters who created back in the day by me, my cousin and my sister when we watched Fairy Tale. We all thought, right, we've got to have our own OCs. So I made a sister to Tia Loxa because she's my favourite character, called Tia Shimmersky, or no, she was Tia Loxa at the time. Yeah, she was originally going to be called Rhea, after the river Rhea, but Autocorrect changed her name to Tia, which I actually really like. So Tia, then, when we all decided that we were going to make our own anime and be super cool, changed to Tia Shimmersky. Yeah, pretty fun name. And they all became characters in this kind of school, like, the Silver Dragon Union, I think it was, yeah. I might have said some of this in my last year video, but I revealed a bit too much information about these two characters, which would be spoilers for the book, so that video has since been hidden, thank you very much. And what happened was, when they kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, I still kept up with my characters, but my cousin and sister kind of abandoned theirs. And as soon as I changed them, about midway through 2020, I thought I got to write a story with these, and I never actually had time to. Until around December, so basically a year ago, I was staying at a friend's house. It was so cold, and I was huddled up by the radiator, which I had to bleed later because it was just not providing any heat. And I just thought, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna write my story now. And now here we are, a few drafts in. I'm writing the next one, which should hopefully be the final, fingers crossed. And that should hopefully be getting published next year, which is uber exciting. I can finally achieve 7-year-old me's dream of becoming an author. Woohoo! So that's super exciting, and there might be a few less videos, or they might be a bit more spaced out because I'll be working on that. But I'm still going to try and do my uploads of dolls because, gosh dang it, I love making dolls so much. So yeah, that has been fun. And then my other announcement, which seems rather much smaller in comparison to, publishing a book, is I'm going to be setting up a Redbubble. I am in the process of making a bunch of chibi stickers as well, along with some posters of some dolls like Marina. I'm going to make some of my Space Cat sisters. For that I need to make the other Space Cat sister though. Maybe that's the first project of 2020. 2022, oh my god, time is passing so quickly. But leave what you'd like to see in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys would want to see and so on. But yeah, those are my 2 announcements. And then here's the speed paint of me struggling over shading again. If anybody's got any tips or any more channels like Mark Brunette, that'd be greatly appreciated, because I'm always in need of help. I can't draw, please send help. But I think it's quite cool to do these yearly redraws. There were a few years where I skipped it out. Here's all of the yearly redraws, I'll make those quickly like pop up on screen. Yeah, I've improved quite a lot over the years, I think. Yeah, and I think the characters have improved quite a lot, from both being Mary Sue's and Gary Stu's to being more developed and fleshed out characters. Or at least I hope they are. But I'd love to hear what you guys would like to see in the next year. I've got some plans for dolls that I still need to do. There is actually a big collaboration that'll be spring of next year. Maybe that's a slight indication it's related to a specific date. But I hope that you guys are super hyped for that, because I certainly am super hyped for it. It lets me make one of my favourite characters of all time, which is another little hint, isn't it? So yeah, that'll be fun. Hopefully. If nothing too much goes wrong. Yeah, in case you can't tell, this is just me kind of having sit down and having a chat, because I got through all of the notes I had, and there's still a few minutes left to this video. Quite a few actually, my god. But I'd honestly love to hear what you guys would like to see. I've got plans for some dolls. I still need to finish my Yandere Simulator series. There's only a few dolls left. I'm not sure where the base for one of them is gone. I was literally looking for her in my stock box and she just seems to have disappeared off the face of the planet, like vanished, disappeared. It's slightly odd, but what can you do? I should probably shut up and leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the video, watching me struggle over shading and some bits skipping out because my computer got way too hot and would not let me record. Anyways, peace out and I'll see you again at the end of the video. Right, and I'm back with our basically finished piece. I forgot to record the background, but it's okay because the background does not look too good anyway. And here's me struggling to get all of the layers combined so that I can do some nice shading to make it look like that it's actually nighttime. And voila, our finished piece. I'm pretty happy with it. I still have a long way to go with my artwork, but for my first super dynamic composition in this style, I'm super happy with it. But thank you guys all so much for watching, and I shall see you in 3 weeks with our very, very special Christmas video. But until next time, bye!